Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. But while it is holding, do you guys want to talk about what happened last time? We didn't have like
Vash killed everyone.
Yeah.
About that, I realized like 2 days later that I didn't roll any concentration checks when I was getting hit as the grade 8. So it probably wouldn't have turned out that way.
Oh, so like while you're polymorphed,
yeah.
you're supposed to roll con checks for every time you get hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whoops.
So we'll call that a draw.
We can chalk that up to it all being in his mind.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you can't lose concentration in your own mind.
Right.
Oh well. All right. So-
None of that stuff actually counted, Fruity. So even if she did, you'd still have it.
Okay, because I don't think, because I have a YouTube link here on my thing, and it goes to Rick Astley's.
On your sheet?
Is that a Tim
Yeah.
thing?
Tim, come on, Tim.
Definitely a Tim thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to take Tim's privileges off your sheet.
You spent your time with
that was
it
the first.
well.
That was the first thing I did.
Of course it is.
I just put it in the item list. I'm like, I know that you're gonna look through the whole thing, and I know you're gonna see the YouTube link, and you're gonna have to click it.
Yeah,
Well, the great thing is that both you and Kyo had a side of it, so Kyo saw this and allowed it to happen.
I didn't see her. I didn't see
I
her.
didn't have
thing.
control.
Oh.
I just knew what she does.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tim played as Serafina a little bit, in case you didn't know.
For a bit. Okay.
In the battle royale.
Great.
All right. You didn't make any other changes to his sheet, did you?
No, I just copy and pasted the link in.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then before that, where we left off with B team was in the middle of Havoc's thing, right? Let me just pull up. I want to take a look at that's a good thing to have the videos, because I want to see exactly what the initiative and stuff turn order was when we left off.
Oh, right. Yeah. We spent the entire session deliberately planning our every move and being very cautious and strategic about everything, and then Havoc just rushed in and fucked it up.
From what I'm seeing on the video, we didn't actually have a turn order set up. Is that right?
Definitely had a turn order.
I thought we did too, but I'm not seeing it on the VOD.
Maybe because there was only 2 of us, it didn't seem like we didn't actually have to roll initiative.
So, I think he fired first, and used his turn to.
And I used my first turn to kill the guy.
Yeah. Well, you used your action to kill the guy, and I think.
Oh, right.
We left off with you trying to decide what to do next, because you still had movement and stuff.
Didn't expect him to die.
Did you want to jump straight into that, or were you gonna do the what did Ambien do while everybody was doing stuff during the daytime?
Oh yeah.
I guess we can talk about that first. Yeah. I mean, I haven't jumped you guys.
I just wasn't sure if you remembered that. Also, I have in my notes to remind you about experience at the beginning of the session.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Hey, remember?
Just going to keep trying different things until it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually I'll learn how to DM at some point. Okay, cool.
That's great.
Well, you guys did get experience for last session, right? Like for last B team session, not the battle royale. But
I think so. Yeah.
okay, so I just had to make sure to award you experience correctly during the session instead of at the end, and just giving you guys a bunch of experience at once. Okay. So what did Ambien do during the day? All this other stuff was going on.
Well, after the whole incident where he almost got killed, he went back to the inn, and I think we still have that mind link, and he was told to stay there, right? So
Probably.
in case like that Havoc said like he's in need of help, he's probably just there at the inn throughout this scene. So I don't think Havoc said like I need help right now.
Oh, we're so what element was kind of retconning? Like, I think there was about 3 or 4 hours of time between when you were told to go back and when all this other stuff goes down, right? Something like that.
Oh
Because it was
yeah.
still daylight when you almost got stabbed.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we wanted to know if you went out and did anything, kind of give you a chance to RP a little bit.
So maybe during that time I'm just hoping to find something to do with the shell that we keep dragging along.
Right. Yes, please.
Okay. I don't
Because
I don't know
if we
how
have
we
to
should
run, that
start.
thing is getting left.
Right. I have to go around and probably look for somebody who could make this shell into something like though the problem is I don't have any gold. So that will be quite useless. How much gold do I have? 30 gold. No, I don't. So he's probably just in his room, practicing, because he's not that worried about. Because it's just according to Havoc, it's just like he's just checking things out, right? He didn't say like, "Oh, we're gonna battle."
Nope, that was the idea. Is just recon.
Yeah. So he's just waiting for anybody to tell him to go to Crudyat's lair or his house. So that's probably what he's doing right now.
Okay. So nothing that helps you, Havoc. I guess what it sounds like.
Oh, I didn't figure there'd be anything to help me.
Maybe the moment like he falls or something. Like nobody like I know we're all in a mind link, right?
Yeah, I can
And
notify you guys at any point.
Okay, then yeah. As soon as he hears that Havoc's in trouble, probably he's headed straight to Crudyat, and he'll be flying there.
Okay. It's gonna take some time to get there. But I mean, you might
Right.
you probably get there in time to like help clean up the mess. So I mean, I think it's at least probably a couple minutes away, and the way the way fights work out is they happen quickly.
Yeah, that's a long time in 6-second increments.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up on the stream and we're just gonna go with the recording today. All right.
Happens.
Yep. And I might see about just like switching the stream to YouTube because I'm getting real tired of having this problem. Twitch, I don't know. I think it's Twitch's problem. All right. I don't know. It could be me. It could be me, I guess. It could be my internet. But I don't know. Okay. So I guess let's. If there's nothing else, I mean, we can pick right back up with Havoc. Is everybody okay with that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because I don't think the rest of us know anything about what's happening with Havoc, anyways.
Yeah, I think Thyra and Sol and Kitty were still just going around gathering information at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only one who can really help Havoc is Marin, who is
Marin.
there. But
Mm.
we'll see the situation. I set it up. Here's the map.
Ooh. Yeah.
Now what I'm gonna have to do is probably copy and paste the rest of the players on the map because they can't see anything. So let me just do that, and I'll put you guys. I know Marin probably you don't see much, right? Like you probably yeah. You're outside the gate. So I'll explain to Marin what he's seeing in a second. Now the rest of you guys, I'm just gonna drop y'all somewhere in the middle of the map. Just so you guys can see.
I hope
You're like, here's the map, and the entire thing was black until I scroll up to the top, and it's like, is my game
Right.
glitched?
You should definitely just let them see the map because it looks cool.
Yeah, and I think who's still blind right now?
I am.
That is Soul.
So
Do you have?
I also see nothing.
Okay. Do you have dark vision, Soul?
nope.
You definitely have to let Soul see because that's what the Twitch sees through.
Yeah, I'm fixing his. So you should have regular vision now, Soul.
Yeah.
All right, and then Vyra, do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. Yeah, your tokens didn't have vision on for some reason. So let me. I've got to reload the audience view through Soul here. Now there's some dynamic lighting walls. I'll once I get loaded in here and I can see what you guys see. I can sort of explain everything a little bit better. But Havoc, I'm guessing you can make sense of what you see, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
you're
I kind of remember what was going on, anyways.
yeah, okay. So you're like outside this window of the manor, like the study window. It's a couple. It's like it's probably about 3 stories up. And yeah, there's some chaos going on in there. Now I know before I said that the courtyard was like 100 yards across. I decided to take it a little easy on you and make it 100-ish feet across. Just to like give you some better odds here, and also I didn't want to make it super huge mega map. Okay, I can kind of see through Soul here. There should be Soul. You can see the whole map.
I can see the top part and then like a triangle in the center, but the rest is black.
You can't see Havoc or the
I can
room?
see Havoc.
Hang on.
I can see part of the room.
Oh, okay. So you must only have
Like
60 feet or so.
I can see this right here, this area,
Oh, that's the whole room.
and then I can see everything past this line
Okay.
upwards. But
Just
then all this stuff over here is black. All this stuff over here is black.
yeah, there's not much lighting on that side of the map. So like the where all the pink lines are, that's where all the lighting on that side of the map is coming from that room.
Right.
On the top side of the map, there's that's the gate and the wall, like the stone wall that runs across the property. And I just refresh and I still can't see anything, which is weird because Soul can see and I should be looking through Soul's
That's pretty
eyes.
much all the stuff right there I marked out. There isn't really anything else going on in the rest of the map. Except for up at the top where all the guys are.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. I still can't see on the audience view for some reason.
I mean, you're only the GM. What do you need to see for?
I mean, I have a
Right?
I have a separate window for the GM stuff, but
Oh.
I might just have to give the audience a GM view. It's all right. You guys can't watch the stream to cheat today anyway.
well, we're not even there
True.
technically. So.
Yeah. I just put you guys here so you can see. But you guys, Ambien, Vira, Soul, you can see, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys where Marin. Well, you probably won't be able to see if I put you up there, but Marin is up here.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, Marin, you just see like a line of terrain. So,
Yeah.
basically, Havoc is to the south on the other side of this giant wall. If you were to go to your if you're looking at the screen, to your left is like the gate entrance. You should be able to if you walk up there, you should be able to see where the dynamic lighting wall ends. Just keep in mind that what you're seeing there is the top of the wall, not underneath it. You would be walking underneath it if you walked through. And remember that there's dudes there. There's lots of dudes there.
Yep.
And also, you can't teleport through the wall.
Yep. I mean, all those things you mentioned doing would involve me caring about Havoc enough to risk my life.
Right.
So I think we're fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh man. So here's what we're gonna do. I think it was Havoc's turn.
Yeah, I had movement and bonus action, I think, maybe.
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and roll, and we'll put you on top of initiative order.
While I do that, could you put my shadow token thing in a place where I can drag and drop it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Just in the like the pets and familiars section or something.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Because there should be one right here-ish.
I'm just gonna call it Shadow Havoc.
That works.
And we will just use that token, save. All right, you have control over it, and it's in the Pets and Familiars folder. See if it works.
Cool. I don't know if it has a icon yet, though.
I just gave it the token, yeah. That's all it is. It's like a fake.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere right around there. Near the body. So that's how I stabbed him.
We know that this guy will be going after you, so I'm gonna roll for him. And
I think you need to make the Shadow Havoc token smaller.
yeah, wait. No, it's the right size actually.
Oh, it's
I think.
bigger.
Oh no, it wasn't.
No, it was too big.
Yeah, it was. It was like it looked. It's hard to tell on that weird floor, that white floor.
Right.
It's like,
The tiles.
yeah. All right.
I actually didn't notice until he said it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this guy's thing. Let me pull up a couple other things here, just in case I need them at some point. Okay. All right. So let me roll for the guy in the room with you. Okay. And he does. Oh, it rolled on GM. Sorry. Hang on.
Oops.
That should fix it.
Oh, I see it. 16.
Okay, cool. Okay, he does get. He does have this, so it's actually a 20. I rolled again on a delay. That's nice. Let me change his to 20. All right. And we got to roll for the people up top because you just broke the window. These guys. Are this thing. That will roll at some point. And then these guys here are a different thing. There's that one. Oh, they rolled pretty good. And that will roll at some point.
So I believe when I came upon this scene before I had been found out, these two were talking about their contract to find our group and me in particular.
When you rolled up on the scene, this guy was talking to Crudyat. He presented him with Kashama's head.
Right. Wanted to claim
yes,
that down.
Marin, thank you. Sorry. And he was talking about trying to talk Crudyat out of the bounty on you. He had some interest in you. It seems like he wanted to recruit you, and he mentioned that the devils wanted you too, but as more of a mascot kind of thing, I think is what he said. Or something like that. Then he saw you. You were invisible outside the window, but he saw you and fired a shot, which broke through the glass and missed. And then, like, when he did that, you immediately killed Crudyat, and then he was just, like, grinning at you. I think I said that he moved up and took cover behind the table.
Right.
I think that's what I said.
As soon as he shot, he ducked behind the table.
Yeah.
And instead of going for him, I sent my shadow into, or my echo into kill Crudyat.
And that's kind of where we were.
So.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the window. I could hear him through the window anyways, but there's a hole in the window, so I assume I wouldn't have to talk too loud to be heard.
I mean, it's about the size of an arrow. The window's probably cracked around it in a pretty large space. But yeah, like if you're wanting to talk to him, you can.
Okay. So, I think I'm just kind of hovering outside the window, flapping. After a bit of surprise that my query went down so easily, I will say, your employer's dead. You'll need to join him.
He grins. This is a mess you've made. Care to help me clean it up, then? What's your passive is pretty high, right? What's your passive?
18, I think. Let me check. 16 or 18? 18.
Okay. In response to the crashing, there is some like beating, knocking on some doors back here. It's not like they're not like trying to break the door down yet, but somebody's clearly trying to check on the noise. And also, like when he's talking to you, he doesn't look at you. Like he's facing you, but when he talks to you, he looks like somewhere over here. Like he's looking.
Is he looking at the echo, or
he's? I mean, he's looking in the direction of the echo, certainly. I think if you want to figure out if he's looking at the echo,
so
he's looking below. Like he's not looking toward you out the window. You're kind of up a little bit. He's looking at something in the room. You see his eyes dart to something over here. Now, if you can make an intelligence check, and I'll tell you if you can tell if it's the echo or something else.
Sure, I'm good at intelligence.
Or like an insight, maybe, if you want to do insight.
I would love to do insight. I'm better at that.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah. He's not looking at the echo. He's looking past the echo.
But not at me either.
Yeah, so like right up against the window, there's like these bookcases that are like waist high, like below the like base stained glass windows. So like, almost like a counter almost, but it's like below the window. He's looking at the bookcases that are there, like past the shadow. He's got like a really cocky expression on his face. And
clean it up how?
He says, no witnesses. What do you say we work together this time? Consider it an audition.
I'm going to bonus action switch places with my echo.
All right.
Pop into the room. Fine. And after, you tell me who you are.
If it goes well afterwards, you'll be free man, Havoc. Now, show me that fire in your belly. He looks back towards the door.
Okay. Can I use my free item interaction to bend over and pick up the staff thing?
Yeah, you can. He's not gonna like that. But yeah, you can.
The staff? What does he have to fear the staff for?
Well, it's the only thing he has over you right now. But the staff is right here, so it's kind of in, like, within reach of you and within reach of him, right?
Oh, I do see it now. I actually didn't see it. Okay.
I mean, he's like sort of standing over the staff, like he's about to grab it on his turn.
He hasn't noticed that I don't have a ring on my finger, or I mean a bracelet.
I mean, he might have noticed, but
he ain't got crap on me. All right. It would be hard to throw daggers with that thing in my hand anyway, so if I get the feeling that would break this tenuous alliance, I will not do that yet.
Like, we see you like look at the staff, and then he looks at you, and he kind of he's like, all things in due time. And he looks towards the door, which is like, there's someone like pounding at the door. Sir, are you okay? We heard a crashing noise. Is everything all right in there? Like, somebody's not, and then they try to open it, and it's locked from the inside. And then you hear like a shoulder hit the door.
Okay. Before he turns back towards the door, I'll give him a slight nod of acceptance. And through the bond, to everyone else, I will say very quickly, trouble at the compound, Crudyat's dead. Make your way here.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I technically had one more attack, but I'm not going to attack him anymore, so.
You can if you want to. You can also reach for that staff if you don't want to take no for an answer. I know how Havoc is.
No, I'm good.
Alright, it's probably a good thing. So, since you didn't go for the staff, and that is your turn, before we jump to the veterans, I'm going to reveal something. Because some other people are going to make their presence known here. Alright, so, now we would recognize the guy on the left as the guy who tried to kill Ambien, potentially. Let's see if I can describe what this guy looks like for you. I think I described him once before.
He has like a weird manic smile.
Yeah, he wears like a psychotic grin all the time. He's
Sadicus.
Yeah, his name is Sadicus. He sort of carries himself sort of like this Seston here. Seston is the main guy. He kind of carries himself like a noble. And let's see. He's bald, clean shaven, and dark complected. Average height and build.
That's the assassin guy?
Sorry?
That's the assassin guy you're describing?
Yeah, this guy right here. The person beside him is a halfling. It's a halfling female. Let's see here. You rolled a pretty good insight check a minute ago. She has a very different temperament than the person beside her. She seems like focused and level-headed. She doesn't have like a sickly grin on her face. She kind of looks like kind of scowls at you a little bit as they reveal themselves. And let's see here. She's pretty tall for a halfling, somewhat lanky, short blonde hair, and she has a scar on the left side of her face. She probably has longer bangs that kind of like cover part of the scar.
What does the scar look like?
It looks like a cut mark it doesn't like it goes from like above the eye to below the eye, but it doesn't like the eye's good. Like the eye doesn't look like it's damaged or anything. But yeah, it's like a blade mark or something. And that actually is not it. Over here up against the fireplace, another person reveals themselves. Looks like one of Crudyat's guys, actually.
How were there so many hidden people in here and Crudyat was oblivious?
Well, they were about to kill Crudyat. And you interrupted that, so...
Ha! Beat him to it.
Yeah. So this one looks like one of Crudyat's guys. Like a green soldier, like not a experienced guy, but just like a guy in some leathers. And like very generic looking. Also doesn't speak, just reveals themselves and sort of stands there by the fire. And one more. Back up here against the door. Someone reveals themselves who looks like your friend Half, actually.
My friend who?
The dwarf that we met. We almost had a conversation with at the end, but you were like, "No, I don't want to talk to this guy. Go away." He was supposed to be a connection of yours.
Right.
This guy looks like him, but it doesn't make sense that Half would be here at all.
How much like him?
Make a perception check.
Damn. All right. I gotta pop my sheet out so I can get to these easier.
Okay, let me see how this works. Just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. He seems like him. He seems like Half to you. Does that sort of tell you what's going on? I feel like it does.
Yeah.
He seems like half, but it just doesn't make sense that half would be here. Let me see if there's a check that you can see through the illusion here.
I mean, I rolled though. It's fair. So, just to clarify, when I finally notice these two right next to me, they don't appear to be ready to strike out at me.
They're behind you. Like, if they wanted to, they would have. When you
okay.
The trigger, they were holding their action in case you went for the staff. They were gonna backstab you. Like, they have their weapons drawn.
Fair enough.
And as it looks like you're about to comply, they sort of don't have them pointed at you. Their sort of attention is on the door.
I totally thought he was looking at treasure hidden in the bookcase or something.
No, he was looking at his friends there. Like he was like if he comes through that window, you be ready to stop him, kind of thing. Yeah, that's what's going on there. So yeah, all right, veterans. Okay, so these guys up here, I guess they're gonna take a shot at your projection that's outside the. Is it floating in the air?
Yep, it's very dark. And there's only the light outlining it from behind, but they're gonna be at disadvantage either way. So from that far away.
Well, their range, their range is 100, 400, so they would be. It's just over 100 feet. They have lights where they are, and there's light where you are, so they can see you, right? Like, but yeah, they'd still have disadvantage because of distance. So, does your shadow take damage? Does it even do anything?
It's just got 1 HP. Once it's hit, it's gone.
All right. So,
but it does have an armor class, so they have to hit it.
Okay. So here's 4 shots, disadvantage.
Oh shit!
There's 4 of these guys on the wall, and they're gonna take.
Oh, okay, 1 each.
Yeah, they're gonna take their shots. It's a good thing you switch place, or they'd be at you, right?
Does my Echo have the same AC as me?
It should roll those other rolls any second. Maybe? I mean, the first one's a 10, so I'm guessing that one. Okay, there we go. All right, 14, and we got 13 and a 7. Any of those hit?
Nope.
All right, so they all miss the shadow. Okay, and then we just hear like beating on the door. It's starting to like, you're starting to hear like wood crack under the weight. And that's their turn. They might actually move up to get like a closer shot at you. They see you over there. Marin, you're on the turn order, right? Okay, yeah. Sure. So you're here, Marin, by the way, while all this is going on, you heard the window break. You're like 100 feet away and over a wall, but I think you could have heard the glass breaking and maybe the commotion of the guards like freaking out and firing some crossbows.
Would I have felt the invisibility drop when he deactivated?
You cast it.
I cast the invisibility.
Then yeah, I feel like you'd feel it break.
Okay.
If it's a concentration.
And we had the mental link going, right?
Yeah, and you heard what I told them too. Everyone heard it. I can now include everyone.
So I'll just show the audience. These are the guys. These guys in yellow up on the wall are the ones that fired the shots here. All right. So we're kind of zoomed in on the audience view. All right. So, and then the guys down below are going to go. Now, there's some of these guys are inside the house. Just so, some of these guys are the guys on the other side of the door. Right?
Okay.
So.
I'll
start with the guys at the gate first. You can't see the guys on the other side of the door yet. 4 of them are going to rush forward. Let's see here. Movement is 30.
It's gonna be a crazy fight.
Yes. This fight could have gone a lot of ways. It could have been you trying to fight all these guys or trying to run.
I really should have just. I could move 90 feet up straight into the air. I should have just left.
But I mean, you might be securing your freedom here if this works
Right.
out, and your friend's freedom. So there's that.
What are friends?
Yeah.
I have colleagues.
So they can move 30 feet there, and they have a thing, but the range is very low. So they're going to. How far are they from you at this point? Not close enough. So they're going to have to move another 30 feet, I think. Oops. Let me measure that.
75 to the echo, 90 to me.
Boom. And that would put this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. So they use their action to dash. And that is all they can do right now. Now, I'm going to emphasize these guys down below. These are the guys that are no joke. Okay? Just going to let you know that. They're big, beefy dudes. Now, the guys up on the wall, they're a little bit smaller. They don't seem as well trained, as well equipped. So there is that. Now, what I'm going to do is...
The people in this box are the ones that are no joke.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. That's a good point. I'm going to have these guys make a check to see if they can knock this door down. I'm going to kick this door in on you guys.
Also, unless they rolled in secret, these ones aren't on the initiative yet. It's too near me.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to do when I revealed them. All right, well, here, let me do that now. This would be Sadicus here. As soon as that rolls, and then Kieran. Oh, it might roll that in secret, but it should still show up. That's Sadicus. Oh, he rolled a 23.
20.
He actually would be going before these guys, but it's fine. We're gonna have him go after these guys anyways. And then Kieran, roll for her.
Rogues have high initiatives usually.
Oh, Sadicus also has a +4 on top of that, so he actually rolled a 27.
Show off.
Kieran rolled a 24, and she has 4 on top of that, so she gets a 28.
And hers wasn't a nat 20.
So really, her and Sadicus would get to go before these guys. And then there's a couple other people here. Lynette here. Let's see, does Lynette have bonus? No. Yes. No. Yeah. Does have a bonus. And Daytash. Oh, I rolled it in private, but it's an 18. It should still show up. I'll put it.
We don't know what name.
It's fine. I'm just gonna drop all their names.
I'm guessing Lynette is the dwarf one.
Lynette is the doppelganger.
Well, I know, but in this case,
Daytash is the dwarf-looking one.
What?
Yeah. And as soon as his initiative rolls here, 11. Put him right about there, so he's gonna be like last. Okay, so Kieran is going to just step over to the side here and stay right there. And I think Sadicus here. Sadicus is going to shoulder check you on the way by. He's going to like run by you, but he's going to like bump into you intentionally. And I think he's going to run up to the door. If he can make it there.
now he's on the list.
He can't actually make it all the way to the door. So he can make it to like there. And I guess he could use his cunning action. No. Or he can... No, it would be better if he used his action to dash up here by the door. and then he'll use his cunning action to hide. Stealth check. Did it? There it goes. Ooh, not great. He doesn't have advantage, does he? No, I don't think so. Oh, what's a +8? He rolled a 5. Okay. So he tries to like get cover on the other side of the door, but he's making a lot of noise. All right, now I'm gonna give these guys a check to see if they can break the door down. Let's call it like a DC 15. They're pretty strong, so it's gonna be pretty easy for them to do this. They got a +10, I think. Ooh. They roll a nat 1. They do not get the door down. So you hear like somebody hit the door really hard, and you just hear like a grunt of pain, like, oh. And somebody else is like, what are you doing? That's not how you break a door in. And he's like, shoulder's not feeling right. And that is their turn.
Permanent disadvantage.
Yeah. Seston here. He's going to pick up the staff. So I'll just remove that. You can assume it's in his possession. Yeah. And
I make a note of watching him, see if he picks it up.
yeah, you like watch where he puts it or something.
I assume he has to like strap to his back unless he's got a bag of holding.
I mean, he doesn't have a bag of holding, so yeah, he has to like strap it to himself. Also, he's wearing like this dark robe over his stuff, but you can see you rolled pretty high on your perception earlier. He's got tons of weapons underneath his cloak. Like you can see the outline of them. This guy's armed to the teeth. And he's also like a rather big dude. He's probably like 6'8", like really muscular guy. And he carries a nice looking shield.
What was his name? Sorry.
He hasn't really told you, but his name is Seston. Seston Varian is his name. And I guess with a smile, he turns around and rushes towards the door. I think he'll probably just stand like right here. He's not going to try to hide. He's just going to wait for them to come in. Maybe he'll hold an action to engage like the first threat. Then Lynette here. Lynette changes. Lynette changes into Crudyat. So this guy right here changes into Crudyat. And like shoots you a look. Doesn't say anything, but just like looks at you and then looks down at the body. And then takes a few steps towards the door here. Let's see. Let's see if I can describe Lynette for you, so I can give you the description.
It'd just be a description of Crudyat right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just like if there's anything that carries on it or anything that stands out.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Crudyat, except it has a short bow on its back. And it's wearing a ring. Like, Crudyat wore fancy rings, but it's wearing like a odd-looking ring that Crudyat didn't have. And it's not like one of the Warden rings or anything. But yeah, it just sort of like turns into Crudyat and strolls up to the door. It doesn't speak or anything. Oh, I guess, does it take an action to do that?
It takes an action to shapeshift, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at something else. Yeah, I think it is an action. All right. That brings us to Marin. Marin, what are you doing?
Well, Marin is going to. Havoc hasn't specifically asked him to come in, right?
I said, Crudyat's dead. There's trouble. Make your way to the compound. And that was everything.
The rest of the party can start heading that way if you guys like.
Yeah, Ambient's like heading there.
Anyone have
Might take a
teleportation?
while.
Yeah. Marin is gonna say back through the link. I'll wait until the group gets here and hold them off from leaving.
From leaving?
And already in action to cast.
Remember those
I'll cast a
fireballs
sapping
you were
sting if
talking
I
about?
see. Anyway, I'll cast a sapping sting if I see something coming out that looks like it's trying to attack me or to get me to leave.
So what's your passive, Marin?
Perfect opportunities for fireballs here. Look at this. Look at this.
My passive is 12. I can't see anything.
You have, yeah, I'm not talking about what you can see.
No, Havoc.
Oh yeah, you
Saying
can't
there's
see what he's
perfect
pointing
opportunities
at.
for fireballs. Like I have no idea what's in this area that you're pointing.
Lots of
I
Can
can't
you-
see anything.
Can you
stuff
make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. So, up here where the gate is that goes into the compound, Marin,
Mhm.
you hear movement, like armored folks moving away. Like, clearly, guys who are up here at the gate, at least some of them are moving like in towards the compound.
Okay.
And you do hear like a lot. You also hear like a lot of commotion up on top of the wall, of people like shouting, and probably you could probably tell that their voice, they're shouting away from you, like they're shouting in the opposite direction. Their back would be toward you, and some like crossbow shots that go off, stuff. And there's probably like the distant sound of like thump, like crashing wood. Fairly distant sound, like 100 feet away. Somebody's trying to break through a door. But yeah, I mean, the guards at the gate are probably distracted. You hear them moving away from the gate.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling excessively brave right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There's a change.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Havoc.
I mean, I don't get what you expected, inviting the coward to be your backup.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with the team in here. These guys are gonna put our team to shame. And what the hell are these guys outside gonna do if I don't stick my head out the window? You're just gonna have to run up the stairs.
I mean, basically, yeah. We might, like, if, I was thinking about different ways this could go, and I don't know, like, assuming you guys take care of all the ones that come flooding into the room, we could just have, like, a cut scene of you guys, like, going through the manor, just, like, we would call them, like, minions or whatever when they have, like, 1 HP. We might just, like, have you guys make some checks to just, like, slaughter a bunch of people on the way out the manor, and then we can have you guys get back out in the courtyard and, like, pick up the proper fight there or something like that. Just depending on how this goes.
Alright. So it's my turn?
It is, yeah.
This lady here is this halfling is watching the door past me, right?
Yeah, she's just watching you. Yeah.
Now,
She's also got a bow out.
I do believe when I interrupted this original conversation, Crudyat was in the process of paying this man.
Oh
and
yeah,
had a bag of money on the table.
he picked up the money. I remember saying like he instead of counting it, he like weighed it in his hand and was like, seems all right, kind of thing. He did. I think I remember him picking up the money. But there's probably plenty of other gold around the room if you just want to find some.
I remember making a note of which drawer he opened to pull out that.
You did, yeah, you did.
Drawer still open?
Yeah, it's probably still open. Yeah, I don't think their business was concluded.
Do I see anything inside?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You're pretty good at these. Should be all right.
I should not fail.
Okay, yeah. You see like the edge of like a linen sack, and the glint. Maybe it catches the firelight from the fireplace just right. The glint of like gold or platinum. From like the drawer on this thing is just like cracked open, but like with your dark vision and everything, you can see metal shining back in there.
Fantastic! Can I free item interaction grab that up?
Yeah. So you open the drawer and it's just like a couple different bags of gold. You want to just like grab one?
Just as a free item, yeah.
All right.
I assume if I want to grab all of them, I'd take an action.
Do me a favor and roll. Roll. I'm just gonna see how much gold you get.
Okay.
Like we're gonna see how heavy the sack you grab is. So roll 5 D100 plus 44. Just give you a random number. All right, you find a bag that has 345 gold in it.
Damn. Okay. Turning around, I should be able to see out into the courtyard from where I'm standing, right? Because the
Totally.
windows on there. I'm just going to. Go 10 feet.
Remember, I get 11% of whatever you find.
I better see more fireballs. Yeah, 10 feet. And I will throw a couple daggers through the guy.
All right.
He's still up in the air. I can't remember how far up this window was. You said like 20 feet?
Like 3 stories, so probably like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, so he's still up in the air, hovering. He's not on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Shit. I assume they see him, so it's not a sneak attack.
I mean, yeah, he's got a bright light right behind him. It's shining on him, I think, too. Yeah, I don't think it's a sneak attack.
Let's see this before I do that. Cool. Yep. Attack.
Ooh. Damn. It's not even a crit. Okay. It's like 1 away, isn't it? No, 2 away.
2 away, yeah.
All right. Which one are you shooting?
This one here.
Okay.
I don't do 10 damage.
So
ignore the sneak. There's no sneak attack.
Just the 9. Let me see here. I'm just looking to see if he has any special bullshit. Nothing that's gonna help him, I don't think. All right. So he takes 9. So it's a dagger. Is that what it is? Oh, it's psychic blade.
Right.
Okay.
It's a psychic dagger. Yeah.
So it vanishes.
It impacts and then vanishes.
Yeah, like he throws this thing at him. It like sticks in his shoulder, and he grunts slightly. And he like looks, but when he looks down at the knife, it's gone. And he just kind of like, ugh, and he keeps running forward. It didn't do much to him. Yeah, he just like grunts slightly. Like these are pretty beefy dudes, you know. It's pretty beefy dudes.
Yeah, I'll attack again.
All right.
Same guy. Pew pew.
That is also a hit. For another 10. All right.
trying to remember if I think I did get a bonus action attack if I unleash incarnation, so I'll do that, and I'll hit him again.
All right.
Nick.
Oh.
No.
Oh. So how do you critically fail this, Havoc?
That's a good question. There's only, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly can't think of anything, so I'm asking. It's not like you can.
You can't make me drop my weapon, so.
Yeah. You can't friendly fire somebody.
He can't fall. He's not standing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what could possibly happen.
I think I just missed.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you can think of something.
I can't think of a critical fail. You cut yourself with your own psychic blade? Is that a thing?
I don't
You get a headache.
think so.
Yeah, I don't think
Messing
so.
up with something psychic, you get a headache.
That's a good. It could
Take
roll.
psychic damage,
Yeah,
get a
you-
nosebleed.
Yeah, you could. That's a good. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Damn it,
Just,
Tim.
thanks, Tim. So
Yeah.
yeah, just roll psychic damage on yourself.
Just the damage from the blade.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 8.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you get like a slight nosebleed. I think Lynette, like who's walking towards the door looking like Crudyat, stops in mid-stride and turns back and looks at you as your nose starts bleeding.
I'll just raise an eyebrow. I've never seen a nosebleed.
It seems kind of odd that that Lynette knew that your nose was bleeding from across the room looking away from you.
Oh wait, Lynette, not the one standing next to me.
No, it's the one that looks like Crudyat. This one right here.
It's like, oh, okay. All right. That's wait. So action, bonus action. I don't really have any reason to move. I will chill. Right. So if I can see them through the mirror or through the window, they can see me. I assume, right?
Yeah. I think it's fair to say.
Oh. Crouch down.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to like hide, or you want to take cover?
Yeah, I would like to essentially try to hide.
All right. You can make a. Do you have like a bonus action, cunning action, stealth?
No. So I will just crouch down instead.
All right.
I'll
So
just
you
drop
got
on
half
this.
cover. You can add like from anyone firing in from the windows, you'll have half cover. If they get close enough to throw something or something, you'll have half cover.
All the dangers came from this. I assume they'll build that first.
Yeah, they'll
That's it
probably
for
go
me.
for that first. All right. And then this would be Daytash, I think. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, seeming isn't concentration. That's good to know.
Nope.
Okay, so the dwarf who looks like half, he just disappears.
Alright.
Yeah, he just,
No spellcast or anything, he just poofs.
well, he actually, you can't tell.
Okay.
He has a special thing.
That's fair.
So he can cast a spell without any somatic or verbal components. So he does that. Let me make sure I take away one of his sorcerer points. But you just used invisibility. Like, you just had it cast on you. And the way he disappears looks like, you've probably seen it a couple times. The way he disappears looks like that.
So, there's only so many ways people can disappear.
Yeah. He just vanishes. So let me put him on the GM layer. And I'm just gonna move him. All right. And that, he'll hold an, I guess he can't hold an action because he just used an action. So he'll just stand there. All right. Veteran's turn again. Let's see if they're close enough to take a proper shot at that shadow yet. 100 feet. This guy, 105, so that guy's not going to get it. That guy's not close enough.
They can move before they fire.
Yeah, but they're on top of the wall. They have to jump off the wall.
So they can only go so far.
Yeah, they're at the edge of the wall now. So 2 of them are within range, like just barely within range, where they don't have disadvantage. So I'll take those 2 shots first. As soon as they roll. I've clicked them already.
Maybe it is your internet.
Maybe it is, yeah, I don't know. I did the speed test, tested good, so I don't know, like it connects to websites super fast.
Do you use a VPN?
No.
This episode brought to you by NordVPN. Your ISPs can differentiate the type of traffic you're using, and they can change your speed for different types of traffic. So a speed test may say one thing, but then when you try to use Netflix, it's running at a different speed.
That's slimy. Like I watch Netflix and YouTube and stuff all the time. I don't ever have any problems.
They don't. Netflix has a deal with ISPs where they never get limited. But that was just the first example that came to mind. Different things can be limited in different ways.
Alrighty. Well, our first 2 shots are a 17 and a 21.
Miss and hit.
All right.
Poof.
Oh, it just disappears.
Yeah, it's only got 1 HP.
Okay. And then I guess the second 2.
Probably just gonna use it again in a minute. So.
They're gonna fire through the window at you. They have disadvantage.
I'm ducking.
I think they might actually take a shot at. One of them will shoot at you. One of them will shoot at Kieran. Both of you have half cover.
All right.
And they have disadvantage, so it's very unlikely that they'll hit. Oh, see, it rolled those immediately. 2 1s. Oh, what? So okay, so
back of the heads.
Well, I don't know. It seems a little unreasonable for them to like shoot down. I think their crossbows break.
And then the shots don't have as much power behind them, so they arc down to the back of their heads.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll have them.
I don't.
It's fine. I'll have him shoot the same guy. Same guy you shot. Okay. He doesn't seem to mind much.
He doesn't mind? Okay.
he gets like two crossbow bolts thud into his back. They don't do a whole lot of damage to him. I mean, he grunts like it's uncomfortable. Yeah, he doesn't stop to pull them out or anything. He just keeps going. Like maybe he turns around and looks and sees them like messing with their messed up crossbows, like trying to fix them or something. But I'm pretty sure the crossbows are ruined. They're gonna have to engage in melee. All right, and then I'll have. There's some other of these guys on the other side of the door. I'm gonna give them a chance to break down the door since the other guys failed. They're less likely to do it. They gotta get a 15. Okay. These guys break down the door. Okay. All right. So they come flooding into the room. They're probably gonna be led by these guys, the ones who made the roll.
Held actions trigger.
Yep. So one guy comes into the room, and then Sadicus immediately he's not. He's probably not stealth. Let me check this guy's perception. Oh, actually, he rolled 1 higher than the guy's passive perception. So he will. Can he do the death strike? I don't think he can do it. No, he has to study for 3 rounds.
Attack at least.
Yeah, he can get a sneak attack. I'm just looking at all his options here.
This is gonna be.
All right, so he takes a swing at this guy with the blade. He's technically stealth, so I guess it has advantage, right? And 17 is just enough to hit. For 10. And I guess he would get sneak attack.
Right. As long as he has advantage and he hits.
So 4d6. Another 10. Okay. So this guy steps through and Sadicus skewers the guy. Lynette, who currently looks like Crudyat, just lets out a noise. And Sadicus is like got a sick grin on his face, like he's really enjoying this. As he puts his sword into the guy. I think he's going to cunning action disengage and jump back, maybe up over the couch. Let's see who's right there. How far can he go? 30 feet? Yeah, he's got plenty of room. Yeah. Jumps back up over the couch, gets behind the couch. That will end his turn. Kieran here, the half-elf beside you. She's going to take some shots. She has this.
She doesn't have.
So she'll have a -2 to her attack rolls, but she gets extra rolls. She gets an extra attack. These are the guys I had to convert from 3rd edition, by the way, in case you can't tell. All right, so here comes 2 attack rolls. I think they're going to be on the guy that Sadicus was engaging with. Here we go. And here's the second one. They both have a -2, so a 24 and a 20 both hit. Here's the first one, 10. Second one, 9. This guy takes off another 19. He's not looking so good. He's not dead yet, though. And I think that is about all her special BS here. She will move up to the table and take the hide, cutting action hide. Let's see what she rolls on stealth. Not good. Wow. Just got a plus. They got +8. They keep rolling low on stealth. All right. That's her turn. Wait, didn't I just go for Sadicus already? I do. Oh yeah, he had a held action.
Right.
I shouldn't have moved him then.
Right. So if she's a rogue in any way, she would have had sneak attack too, because they'd be engaged.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me make sure she has sneak attack. I just need to look at her sheet. I'm pretty sure she does. She is a rogue. Yeah, she does. 46.
Only on one of them. One sneak attack per round.
Another 15. Wow. this guy is on death's door, but he's not dead. And then Sadicus starts his actual turn. And he's just going to try to finish this guy off, I guess. He's not stealthed. He doesn't have advantage. 26 will do it. Okay, so yeah, so he gets shot a couple times. He gets stabbed by Sadicus as soon as he walks through the door. And then, like, the arrows hit him and throw him off balance. And then Sadicus just, like, slashes this dude's throat. And, like, the blood pours all over him. And he's just still got this wicked smile on his face. Now he'll move back and hide. I rolled the stealth check for him right? Or no, I used cunning action disengage. I don't have to. I can cunning action hide now. I'll learn how to play a rogue someday. 26. Pretty sure you lose track of Sadicus. Like, you see him start to come over the couch, and then it's like, where'd he go? It doesn't make sense he can hide in plain sight, or whatever. Now these guys come in the room. So we'll move these guys into the room. They're going to run up and engage. We'll put them on the token layer. We'll start with these guys, and then we'll do the guys outside. All right? Okay, so this dude runs up to Sestin, and he has multi-attack ×3, so he's going to start swinging at Sestin here. With 3, let's actually 3 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks. So it would be, let's do a shield bash first. 22. Is that? I'm pretty sure that hits. It does. It's just enough to hit. Okay. Takes 9. So the guy comes in, he clobbers Sestin in the face with a shield, and Sestin has to make a DC 15 strength save or be knocked prone. Yeah, you guys want to watch me play with my action figures? So I rolled it on GM, but he rolled a 19. I can re-roll it if you want. I forgot his was on GM. So he stays standing. Now this guy gets 2 more attacks. $10 and a 25. The 25 gets through. Another 11. All right. And then this guy beside him is going to attack. He looks at Actually, Lynette looks like Crudyat right now. So he goes to make a move towards Lynette, and then he's like, "Wait, sir, what's going on?" And Lynette, we see Crudyat looking back at him. He's not standing at all how Crudyat would stand. Like, the body posture is all wrong. We see like Crudyat looking back at him with like a bow on his back, and he just like cocks his head to the side. And I think that's going to confuse the guy enough for him to waste his turn for now. He's interacting with Crudyat, trying to figure out what he should do. But Lynette doesn't speak, so. All right, so the guys outside, they're gonna run closer. To here, to here, to here, to here. Now, how far are they from you? They're not within range. They're not within range to do it without disadvantage. So, with disadvantage, some spears come flying through the window. We'll do 4. No, they get 2 each. So 8 spears with disadvantage. We'll do 4 at you, Havoc, and 4 at Kieran here. All right, first 4 on you. You do have half cover still, right? So plus 2 AC. These are with these are with disadvantage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, All right, so we got
1 hit.
Oh, okay, the 22.
Yeah.
11. And then here's 4 on Kieran. What is Kieran's AC again? Okay, so that's
I doubt they hit her.
miss.
Oh, well, 20.
20 hits, miss. All right. So she takes 12, but she has what is the thing? Uncanny dodge. She can half the damage. So she takes 6. All right. And that is those. Oh, the guys at the gate are just sort of like watching. The 4 guys that stayed at the gate, because somebody has to guard the gate. So they're just standing there watching.
Okay.
That brings us to Seston again. Is that right? Yeah. He's engaged with these 2 giant dudes. Oh my gosh. He has this thing. Or he also has this thing. So I'm thinking he's gonna do the whirlwind attack to try to hit both of these guys, so you can make an attack roll against each of them, right? That's how it works.
Oh, jeez. You converted feats too, huh?
I tried, yeah. Yeah, okay. So he gets an attack on each of those guys. Let's roll 2 attacks. 23 hits the first guy for 12. And then the second one is a crit fail. So he goes to swing for the guy. Like, he stabs the guy who's distracted by Crudyat. And he pulls the sword, like he stabs him in like the thigh or something. He pulls the sword out, and then he goes to hit the guy who just shield bashed him, but the guy gets like a parry up or something, and like he loses his sword. He knocks his sword out of his hand. Let me just grab a sword here. And I'll give it an aura so we can all see it. All right. And let's see. Let's just roll a direction here. We'll start down as 1, but we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Sound right? Sounds right. 1d8. Let's see what direction it goes. 7, which means it would go to the right, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 3. So the sword goes this way. It scatters under Lynette's feet, who looks like Crudyat right now. All right, he is weaponless. I think that is his turn.
This guy's less impressive than I thought he'd be.
He's not doing so great right now.
I assume the 23 hit, right?
The 23 is the one that hit, yeah.
Oh, that was the 12 damage?
Yeah. And then the crit one was nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he only has a +10 to his attacks. So. That doesn't account for a crit one, though. All right, that's his turn, I guess. Lynette will free item interaction, grab the sword, throw it back to him. Can you do that? Can you throw somebody an item for free? Is that a thing that can happen?
They're allies.
Yeah, I mean,
If she's gonna throw it, should probably be an action.
Yeah,
Or
can
a
she?
bonus action, at least.
Yeah, all right. She'll use her action to toss him his weapon back, or could she like kick it along the floor toward him and just have him pick it up on his turn? I don't know. We'll just say it's an action to give him his weapon back. And then, does she have a bonus action or anything?
If she's a rogue, she should. I don't know.
She's like a hybrid rogue doppelganger monster sheep. She's only got some of the basic stuff that rogues have, not all the stuff.
Disengage and run away.
She used her action to throw him the weapon, right?
Disengaging is a bonus action for rogues.
She doesn't have cunning action.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, she's only got a few things that make her rogue-like. She's actually pretty new to the group. She's learning from Kieran, so she doesn't know all the stuff yet. Yeah, so she can't disengage. So she's gonna run. But she also looks like Crudyat. So let me see if when she turns around and runs, let me see if the guy stabs her. We'll have him make a wisdom. A wisdom check. Let's see.
She just picked up the guy's weapon and threw it back to him.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. He rolled high enough. So yeah, she turns around and runs, looking like Crudyat, and the guy sees like the bow on her back, and so he takes a stab. Takes a stab with the spear. Or actually, what? Yeah, spear probably do more damage, so he probably would. With the spear. Yeah, that'll hit. 6. Okay. All right. Marin?
Marin is going to continue being incredibly helpful.
Okay. All right. How would you like to be helpful, Marin? Marin? Tim? Did we lose him, or is it me?
Can you hear me still?
Now I can, yeah.
Oh, okay. Marin is going to, invisibly raise his finger like, wait, I have an idea, and then kind of tilt his head like, no. And then just continue sitting there holding an axe.
Okay, all right.
Waiting for someone to run out.
Yeah, all right.
That's it.
Kill him. Oh, was I not muted?
Havoc, you're up. Things are starting to look a little rough here.
So you mentioned that if we were to kill all the guys in the room, we might, action scene it.
Yeah, like the way out of the manor. But once you guys get to the courtyard, we'll pick up the combat again.
Son of a...
Yeah.
Taking forever.
It's kind of taking a minute. Yeah, sorry.
Everybody is just sitting there. I will...
This might be a good time to have the rest of the crew show up after this round or something. That way they can at least do something. They're gonna be tied up with the guys at the gate, believe me.
It's only been like 30 seconds.
That's fair.
They need to teleport. If any of them had teleport, I'm going to stand up and then move to this side of the desk and like crouch. I can't get quite where I need to be, but crouch behind it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not on the desk. Reach around and take another one of those bags as I'm going.
Yeah. Roll 5d100 plus 44 or whatever it was. All right, get another 278 gold.
Damn. I will summon an echo, bonus action, right? Oh yeah, I can drag it out now. Never mind. Oh, still huge.
Yeah, I think only the DM can shrink the tokens for some reason. There you go.
And I will attack through it. This guy.
All right.
So I should have sneak attack because he's engaged. I have advantage.
Oh.
Unless they can't see. No, they can't see.
Sorry, audience. There you go. Go ahead.
So, pew.
Okay, so is that a 20 or a 19?
That's a 20.
All right, it hits.
Oh boy. Pew pew. 16.
16. Good stuff. All right.
Still looking fine. I take it.
Yeah, he's still. I mean, he's bleeding now.
Okay.
He's bleeding a good bit, but he's not like in trouble or anything.
That one.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Okay. I think that is. I assume on this side of the desk and crouch down, these guys have no angle on me.
The guys outside don't. Yeah, that's correct.
From 30 feet. Yeah. So, yeah. Now I just have to deal with the other turds in the front of the room. I guess that's.
That ends your turn.
Actually, you know what? I'll say that I summoned him here. I don't know why I would summon him over there.
Okay.
I can still attack that guy over there. So that's it.
All right. Daytash. He's going to cast a spell, which will reveal him on the map. He is here. Still looks like half for some reason. All right, so this guy has to make a save, wisdom save. Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
save.
He has no proficiency with wisdom. That is a fail. Dominate person means he is fully under his control, right? Like Daytash can literally act as him on his turn, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You give him commands, he obeys.
You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target until the end of your next turn. So he has to use an action to do it, or you can just give him commands.
Like, kill the others.
Yeah, and his command is, of course, going to be, like, you're. What are you doing? Your master Crudyat demands that you kill your friends, or whatever. So he has to do that. It's concentration up to a minute. I accidentally pulled that torch off the wall there. Let me put the torch back on the wall. There we go. All right. That was his action. What else does he got? He can do a quicken spell to use 2 sorcerer points. It has to be a cantrip, though, right? Or is it 2 sorcerer points?
It has to be a cantrip.
Yeah, it has to be a cantrip. Okay, I was looking to see if it used less points if it was a cantrip, but no, it does not. All right, so he will cast Ray of Frost on the guy engaged with Varian. I don't know why it has a bless on it, but the bless doesn't count. Oh, I was going to say the guy parries it, but you can only do that with melee attacks. So it hits for 12. And he's slowed down a little bit now. And that is his turn. I think he might move back a little bit further. You're like right here by the fireplace. That is his turn. Veterans, there's one still alive in the room. He is going to... move up and attack the shadow, I suppose. He has multi-attack. So here's the... that hits the shadow, yeah. Does the shadow disappear, Wolf?
Oop, I muted myself. 19. If it's a 19, yes, it hits and it goes away.
All right.
Wait. Yeah, no, that's right.
And then, so he moved 5 feet to do that. He has another attack. So he'll move up and swing at Seston here. All right. And a 19 does not hit. Now, these guys back here at the wall, I guess they can take some shots at Kieran. You're kind of on the other side of the desk. She's the easiest target. So it'd be 2 shots at disadvantage because 2 of them, their weapon broke. So these guys are going to jump off the edge of the wall here. They're going to climb over the wall, fall down. They'll roll when they hit the ground, but they're going to take some damage from doing that. 9 each. Here we go. All right. And then the other 2 will take... I guess they can keep moving, right? They still got some movement. They were here-ish. So they moved like 15. So... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then the other 2 guys are shooting at Kieran with disadvantage. Both miss. All right. That's the veterans' turns. Then Kieran gets to go. And she'll shoot the guy engaged with Seston here, I guess. She will take the penalty to shoot twice. So it'd be a -2 to each attack roll. 18 and a 26 both hit. For 16 total. He's still up. He's looking bloody now. Proper bloody. She will move to the side. And cunning action. Well, she'll move up by the couch here. Cunning action hide. 19. Probably going to do it, I think. That's her turn. Sadicus, who is hidden. I mean, we'll just have him drop his weapon, and he'll take a shot with his bow to get that sneak attack. Oh, that does not hit. So I guess he'll cunning action hide. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. No luck for him. Well, he still has movement, so I might as well put him in. He dropped his weapon, so I can't have him. He's got to stay near it. He's going to need it. All right. He doesn't move. Gladiators turns. These guys are going to continue running in because they don't have a shot on anybody now. So just assume that they just entered the first floor. They're not on the same story as you guys, but they're in the first floor. You hear stomping on hardwood floors. And the guy by Seston here is going to attack him. Shield bash first. Ooh. 15. And Seston has to make a strength save. Right? Yeah. He succeeds. And then this guy comes in for 2 more with a spear. And that is a miss and a miss. All right. And then the guy beside him turns to his friend and he says, you must die. And he shield bashes him. That looks like it's going to hit, but his friend parries it at the last second. Like he looks shocked that his buddy's attacking him. And his buddy comes in with 2 spear strikes. A miss. And the parry stays active for the rest of the turn, right? No. Just 1 melee attack. So then the 16 hits. Their AC is 16. So minus 11. All right. I think that's all the gladiators. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Seston's turn. He's starting to look a little bit rough. He's doing better than this guy, though. That's for sure. Let's see. He has this guy beside him and this guy. So he'll do whirlwind attack and attack both of those 2, not the charmed guy. Okay. That is a miss and a miss. Guy's got a plus 10 to his attack rolls, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. And he's gonna stay parked right there. Crudyat's turn. Let's see here. I think Crudyat's gonna run up on this guy and make. Let's make this public so you guys can see when I link something here. Lynette has multi-attack for slam. None of the surprise attack stuff applies here. All right. It's a crit 1. All right. Well, I think he hurts himself on the first one, or it hurts itself for 6. And then the second one is a miss. All right. Marin, what are you up to, bud?
Well, Marin, he's been very, very useful this fight. And I think he's going to continue to be very, very useful.
Okay.
That's not what we agreed to. I agreed to help kill Crudyat, and it sounds like he's already dead, so as far as I know, this is a professional courtesy that I'm staying here at all.
Okay.
I'll keep holding my action.
The rest of the party is like running over here, right?
I would assume so, yeah.
Sorry to leave Ella and Keo and Ferdy hanging. So maybe we cut to like them running through the streets, and they run by this fairly nice looking hotel called the Humble Stumble, and they're just like running by the entrance. But as they're running by, we see like a kid standing at the entrance talking to guy, and he's like, "What are you talking about? Demonic presence? What do you even mean? Do you know who my father is?" and they're like, basically there's one butler on one side, one butler on the other side, and they're carrying the kid out by his arms. And they just like, he looks oddly familiar, right? Like he looks oddly like the kid that Marin was pretending to be. And they just like drop him outside on the stoop, and they slam the door as the rest of the party is like running by trying to get to the fight. That NPC is brought to you by Unrooted. All right. All right. And Havoc, what are you doing?
Wish I had fireball. So one of them went down. No, one of them didn't go down. This guy's looking pretty hurt though, right?
Which guy? Oh yeah. He's a little bit beyond bloodied. Less than half.
I'm going to step up here and reach for another bag of gold.
All right, make the roll again. There's only one more bag left in there after this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to get a roll one of these times.
To what?
I said I have to get a good roll one of these times. Somehow that was the exact same rolls last time.
Yeah, it doesn't refresh Roll20. Make sure you paid your Roll20 subscription.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to here.
All right. You run up to there.
I'm trying to decide if I want to. And I will. So it's I will attack this guy.
The guy right in front of you? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
That hits.
14.
Okay, good hit.
And
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
I can't drop my weapon, so.
Yeah, roll psychic damage against yourself.
Timothy.
Or it goes through the guy.
Use Timothy.
Or it goes through the guy and it hits the charmed guy behind him.
I'll take that.
You want to do that instead?
I don't give a shit about that charm. Yeah.
I think it breaks the charm though. I mean,
He gets a chance to roll again whenever he takes damage.
oh, is that how it works? Okay. Okay, so he'll take the 11, and then I'll give him a chance to break out of it. He has to roll pretty high. I don't know.
Wait, are these guys coming in the door down below, or did they jump 30 feet?
They're down below. They're a story below you guys. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're not in the room. Sorry. I'll move him. I'll move him back outside the window, so a little more clear. Okay. So he didn't break the charm.
And then as a bonus action, I will summon an echo. here, so I have something I can get saved with. If I need to. I should just use this one. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works.
That's it for me.
Okie dokie.
That's all I can do.
Let's see. Daytash, he's currently got a guy charmed. Let's see. Dominate person is concentration, right? Yeah. All right. We'll just have him use his action to Ray of Frost the weakened guy, I guess. For now, I think that's all he's going to do. I don't know why it has the bless on there. Like, I don't have it in his sheet anywhere. So that'd be an 18, which hits. I can probably figure out a way to take that off. 15. And I don't think he's going to burn through all his sorcery points. So I'll just leave it there. Yeah. All right. Veterans. Let's see. You got this guy who you just attacked. He's going to turn towards you, Havoc. He has multi-attacks, so he gets 2 attacks on you here. 24.
Guy with the cape?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 hits.
9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Let me just keep on. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong layer. Let me just roll a thing for no reason. I just want to see.
Sure you do.
I just wanted to see. That's all. Okay, we'll put that there. Okay. So that veteran used his turn, then we got the guys back here. So they're gonna run. They're gonna run up 60 feet.
Into the building.
They don't make it quite to the building. They make it they're a little bit behind the other guys who are already inside the building. The 2 that have a shot are going to take a shot at your shadow there by the table. 2 that are on the wall. It's disadvantage.
Okay.
5 and a 15.
Nope.
All right. I think that's all they got. Okay. That's their turn. Kieran, who is stealthed, is going to take a shot at the guy engaged with Sestin, which will reveal her. She'll take the penalty to take 2 attacks. So -2 on the attack rolls. It's a 19 and a 23. She rolled a 30, and that's not a crit. What the fuck?
She'd have advantage.
Oh yeah, she does have advantage. So it's a 30, and I guess after the first shot it breaks stealth, and it's a 25.
Right.
So both of those hit. The first one gets sneak attack damage. So what? Only a 6? She rolled a 1 on the damage there. 4d6. So 18 on the first shot, and then the second shot sinks in. Does another 7. This guy in front of Seston's looking really rough. I think one of those arrows like caught an artery in his neck or something. And he's starting to fade pretty fast. I think he's starting to turn a little pale. He's lost so much blood at this point. And then she'll cunning action hide again. Stealth. She probably has. I think she has to move. It's part of the rules. With a 13, it's not real good, but it's better than their passive, I think. That is her turn. Kieran's kind of a badass. And Sadicus, who's not hidden. I remember he rolled like a 1 on his stealth or something. He picks up his weapon and sheathes his bow or whatever, puts his bow on his back. And then he'll run up here. I think he takes an action for him to get his weapon back, so he can't really attack right now. Because they don't have a bonus action attack or anything. But yeah, we'll just consider this one of his studying turns or whatever on this guy. That'll end his turn. The guys downstairs make their way further in. You hear lots of banging. Probably coming up the stairs on the other side of the doorway. Like at the bottom of the stairs now. The guy by this guy right here is going to try to attack Seston again. See if he can knock him down this time. 18 does not hit. And he goes in with 2 spear attacks, which they miss, and 20 is a miss. Okay, so that guy wasted his turn. The guy beside him says, hey, by the way, I was told I have to kill my friends. I don't know if I told you that a minute ago, but I still got to kill my friends here, so I'm going to do that. And he strikes at him with the spear and hits and kills him. So that guy dies.
Of course he still kills.
And then he turns to his other friend and he says, I don't know if you saw what just happened, but I was told I gotta kill my friends. So he goes at him with the shield bash, which hits for 9. And then he has to make a strength save. We'll see if he can knock him down and get the crit. So strength save on the veteran is not very good. He's gonna make a DC 15. He fails. And he goes prone. And then he has one more spear strike. So he's going to go in with that. Now it's a crit if he hits him while he's prone. And he has advantage. Is that how it works?
It's an auto crit if he hits him while he's prone, I think, yeah. Or no, it's advantage if he attacks while he's prone.
Oh, okay, it's only auto crit if they're like unconscious or helpless or something, right?
It's restrained, yeah, also.
Oh, okay. So not an auto crit, but advantage.
Right.
Okay, well, let's roll that properly. Let's roll that with the advantage. Where did I put the guy's thing? Here it is.
Just take the first one from the next one.
17 is just enough to hit. Just enough. For another 8. Alright, so that guy's looking pretty rough on the floor. And we got the guys that are coming in. The guys at the gate are like, Marin, you can hear them talking. Like, what you think's going on over there? Should we go check it out? Sounds like a lot of commotion. I hear people screaming and weapons. We should probably stay here and guard the gate. That's what we're paid for. Let's not do any extra work or whatever, right? Somebody has to guard the gate.
I nod to myself, like, those are some intelligent guards.
Yeah,
someone does guard the gate.
One of them is like, you're right. We're supposed to guard the gate. Really, we're extending a professional courtesy just from being here or whatever. One of them says that. Yeah. All right. so that's the gladiator's turn. That brings us to Seston, who now has a guy prone on the floor in front of him. He brings up his longsword, and he will strike him with advantage. Now, he has power attacks, so he can take off. He can take off a number from his attack rolls and add that to the damage if he hits. Add twice that to the damage if he hits.
Okay.
That's how it works, right? I've never used it. I'm just reading it.
Yeah, he just chooses the number before he rolls.
So let's take.
It's an extra 8 damage.
Let's take 2 off the attack roll, and we add 4 to the damage if he hits.
Yep.
I mean, he has a +10. I know he's only been rolling 1s and 3s this whole time.
It's because you're letting Timothy roll.
Oh, he misses. No, he has
21.
advantage. He has advantage. Yeah. So he hits. Even if it's 19, it hits. All right. So you add 4 to the damage. So 19 damage. This guy's not looking so good. I don't think Seston has multi-attack or anything. No, he doesn't. Only like whirlwind attack and stuff like that. All right. So he stays there. He holds his ground. Now the doppelganger gets to wail on him with advantage. God, everybody gets advantage on this guy before he gets up, and the doppelganger does have multi-attack. So here's 2 slams with advantage. A 22 will hit, and a 21 will hit. 6 more damage. He's still alive because we rolled 2s on damage there. Let me make sure that's calculating correctly. Yeah, it's right. That's just low damage. It's just a low damage attack. Yeah. All right. 6 damage. I mean, he's really on death's door, but he's just still not dead yet. Marin, how's it going out there?
Marin is going to continue being incredibly professional
4%.
and, do his job. Well, a little bit more than his job, actually. He already did his job. He's just being incredibly polite now.
Man, it's a good thing Havoc went the way he did, because if things went... Like, if he didn't work with these guys, he'd be dead right now, because you wouldn't have come and helped him.
No. No. If you expected me to come help you when there was danger, that was kind of... That wasn't in the terms of the agreement.
All right. Well, I know I'm really sorry to the players who haven't played the game for 2 hours now that we've been... But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, if that sounds okay with everybody, since Marin's going to pass his turn again. And, we'll take like a 5-10, and when we come back, I think what we're going to do when we come back is I'm just going to put the rest of the players on the map, and we'll just be like, all right, you guys are getting here about now-ish. Does that sound okay to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, Ella just realized she's been muted the whole game. Right.
Oh, no.
Just tuned out a long time ago.
Oh, okay. It's not
It's
muted.
just not picking up.
Oh no, technical difficulties. I can relate. All right. Well, we'll take like a 5-10. Hopefully we get it fixed over the break, but we'll figure something out. You can always talk through chat. And
Did Ramblin just see a Discord message right when it happened?
yeah, because I don't have to worry about watching the stream. So because it's broken. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. Get yourself something to drink. Something.
See you in part 2.
Test.
Yeah, we hear you.
Now we...
Stupid
yep.
NVIDIA broadcast.
We'll be back.
I
in
was
a minute.
gonna say when you hit Marin's turn that Vira yells through the bond like small man, do something.
haven't been able to play, Tim has been choosing not to play.
Yeah. yeah.
What the hell?
Tim has been choosing to not have 3 player deaths.
Well,
he's really concerned. All right.
I picked to play an incredibly paranoid, overly cautious character, and I'm going to play the incredibly cautious route.
You can fly and you can fireball from 120 feet away. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, what? They shoot your bird and you fall 120 feet? So what?
Yeah, Havoc's proof that doesn't really kill you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't survive thousands of years by helping people or whatever it's called. No. We don't do things like that here. We full sprint when danger is around, but not towards it.
Smart man.
Yeah. Very smart man.
You're not getting paid for this.
All right, guys. We'll be back in a few
I don't know
minutes.
about that.
If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.